Now we're trying the stand. These guys will totally carry me, and they're at least 5. One of them is like 13, no, it is 18 fighting level above me. That's a tank actually, but there are at least 6 actually. But that was my target was I saw the candidates and I decided to just take some guys like that, because why not? I mean, after all I wanna win. When I become really fundamentally strong, I'll carry some small guys up. I haven't played much, and most of the guys that are playing like that high and even that kind of average to low, but for the first week is kind of like average. Mythic Plus, why not? Oh, fuck. But I think we'll manage. It's like it's really easy for the big guys. I took, so that was my bad actually. And one type. Yeah. But what else? So I strongly recommend doing that in live. If you can, when you can, actually. Take advantage of those people that are above you, but you have something in exchange and you can give something from yourself until you get bigger, and then you can actually do the other way around. Give small pieces of advantage from your own ability. That's important then. Some risk. Okay, I think it's losing the biggest amount of health. And yeah, especially in games, especially in activities that are not very important, I don't see the reason, or some people are like that, I don't see the reason not to use the health of those that have more experience, that are in a better position, etc, etc. Actually, I think that's how the world shall work. I mean, to lift ourselves. When I'm above you, I will lift you up, and then if you, for example, most probably that will happen, you're then above me, in a better position, and you lift me, and that's how the principle of society shall be and shall work. It's like that. It's like that. There are saying. There's so much written about that, and still so little amount of people are actually following that agenda. Most people like are trying to always compete, but irresponsibly and loyally to the other people, and some people are like preferring to be better than some people on the bottom, and to actually keep that distance, keep that advantage the way it is, and even get further from them, instead of helping them and making the society better, making the society better. And if you do that, not only society but helping other people, if you actually do that, if you manage to do that, you most probably sooner or later get that energy back, because that's kind of universal. So you get rewarded for your help sooner or later, but so many people don't understand and don't want to follow that rules. If we all do that, we all will be better. We all will be in a better position. Now some will say, yeah, but some guys will take advantage from that without actually caring about society and other people. And they'll say, yeah, let them. Why not? Take it. If we're strong enough, some, like, I don't know, 10% of the people who actually don't wanna be better, don't wanna scale, don't wanna improve themselves, etc., they'll have that right. I mean, it's not, it's what test. I mean, really, guys, it's so simple. And I'll say, yeah, but many people will go that way. I don't think so. Most of the people actually are kinda, I don't, there's nothing like pure good and pure evil, but most people have good intentions. More than that. Most people wanna be good. Because actually if you are successful, you're more good than evil. You're more like starting to think more about others, less about you. Because you already have what you need. More than that. More what's necessary, you can have everything, and now you wanna help others. And if you do that the other way around, you can have a successful business at a very early age. To start from wanting to help society, wanting to help the biggest amount of people. It's so, that's so simple for me to like. I'm thinking that shall be the basic fundamental knowledge and like experience or shall share, but I don't really understand why it is not. I'm not talking about the extreme levels of that. I'm not talking about comedy and socialist stuff and etc. I actually don't like that stuff. I'm not talking about life without competition. Competition is something good, but there's a limit to it. Sometimes some people actually will perceive the knowledge better if you step on them, if you actually treat them as like garbage, as trash. But first of all, by all means, that's kind of well, ill. That's kind of, it's not the right way to do things. So even if a person is working better, if you pressure him or her, that doesn't mean that's right, and that doesn't mean it shall be like that. And we all shall do something about it. I mean, everyone on his own, and that's society. And we can teach that, we can share that knowledge. It's all like, it's so simple with other people, and it's working. If you try hard enough, it's working. It's not, you don't even have to sacrifice, you don't have to be like living for the others, you don't have to be altruist. Nothing like that. You just have to be like willing to help, and when you are in a position when you can help without that bugging you, without that costing you too much, just help. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, what's the point in no helping? if you can actually afford it at this point, at this very moment. And yeah, many people don't think like me, and I have heard that, I've had those talks with many people in position who don't share that kind of opinion. I'm sharing with you now, and some of them are like, they can't learn. Many people can't learn like that. You have to be hard with them. You have to show them that they are not so great, that never boost their ego, etc., etc. Because it will be worse for everyone if you do that, and always treat people like they can do better. So that means bad. That means with not enough respect, etc., etc. And to some people, like I said, that can actually work. That can actually work for some people. And that could be even the better way for some people. But most people I know, and from very, very big amounts of database people, that's based on many people. I actually have done some scientific work, so in sociology, so I kind of know about that. Most people are not. Most people will be much better if you treat them better, if you treat them well, if you show them that you acknowledge their potential, their work, if they did something right. I mean, it's not without any. It's not just like really complimenting someone for something that he or she hasn't done right. But I mean, if that's not the case, if they're actually doing well, and you compliment them, you give them what they actually deserve for their actions, because they have improved something in your life, they have done their job well, etc., etc. They'll work better the next day, and that's a company rule. Most of the companies know about that, and still so many people, even young people, it's like, it's very strange, because even young people nowadays don't actually realize that, and are like pressuring and putting so much stress on others without reason. Sometimes that's needed. That's the way. Sometimes that's the way. There are some situations when you have to be a little bit, like, stand your ground and, well, have some rules and implement them in the situation. Sometimes you have to respect others. Sometimes that's the only way. It's true. I'm not ignoring that fact. But in many cases, you can go the other way around. It's like if you are, for example, the female part of the world, mostly. I mean, it's not so much about gender, but for example, most women, and I really mean that, will actually respond much better if you put the things that way. If you compliment them, if you give them some acknowledgement of what they did well, what they did right, and not focusing so much on the things that they actually messed up. And if you do that, they'll be working better and with more motivation, with more dedication, etc., etc., and they can easily become your best assets, so to say, in your company, in your team, best business partners, etc., etc. It's kind of life hack also. Really, many women will respond that way in many situations, and some people know and use that, and not all of them have good intentions, and that's kind of factor, but it still talks much about the situation, the world we live in, and I don't know. For example, it's not only women. For example, most of my friends, most of my male friends also, and me, I'm responding much better if you acknowledge what I've done. All my life I have been an entrepreneur. I never wanted someone to have the right to, for example, yell at me for me not doing something well. Because I have been put in that situation. I have been in the army, and most people, mostly in most cases, actually, the people around me were kind of good. I never experienced that kind of someone trying to bully me, and I have very little to zero tolerance to that. So I am reacting. If someone tries to bully me, not only I won't do the things better, but I'll get them motivated to work with that person nearly at the very moment of that happening, and then most probably we all will lose from that situation, but in simple terms, the very least that can happen in the bad diapason of things is that actually I most probably will separate ways with that person in time. I'll finish the project, I'll finish my job, but I'll never work with that person again, because I don't understand why shall something like that happen if no one has met, because I have had very few situations when something similar to that happened, and still I can remember, for example, once I was doing everything more than fine. We were prospering in the project, and at some point I thought the guy was actually joking and kidding around, because he told me I could do better, I could do much better, and I was doing like, I don't know, 34% of the work, and we were like 5 main business partners, so you understand, I was doing much more than the others. We were prospering, the project was going well, and I really thought the guy was joking at first, and even he was ironical that I've done so good job that I can chill a bit, but he was serious about it. I couldn't believe that. It wasn't like bullying, it was like you can do even better, you can do even better in that project. But I was already on the limit of what I wanted to give, and I was giving much. And actually that was against everyone, against the interests of everyone involved in the project. I stopped working with that person, and I'm happy about that choice, because where would that go in time? I mean, if you accept someone to treat you like that, I mean, you are literally moving things. You are literally the one who's doing the main job, and someone is hearing it. Someone is telling you that you can do better, like you have some. Oh, thank you very much, guys. That was +2 mythic, +10, and I guess and yeah, I think that's most of what I want to say. See you soon. Feel great. Be great, and if you like the channel, you can like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. See ya.